it's Elisa here. So, as you can see, we have sold some of our furniture. I don't know if you have been watching my videos. We sold the sofa and the table, and this table is from upstairs. So we sold our dining room table because we are in 2 weeks we are moving back to Estonia. And yeah, if you have been not like following anything, then right now I'm living in Australia, but my home country is Estonia, and we will be moving back to Estonia. But anyway, I just thought I will show you a little bit what's going on. So today I want to make a more positive video about eating disorder and recovery, because there is enough negativity in eating disorder and recovery, and you feel down, you feel low many times, and it's hard to go through eating disorders and recovery. But I just want to explain you like the positive mindset I had in my recovery. Yes, even when I had the like worst days possible, I still managed to keep like a positive mindset and look towards like future. How can I support myself? How can I help myself to go through recovery by being positive, like looking forward to my recovery, and yeah, just like how to learn from this experience. So this kind of mindset really helped me to stay positive in recovery. So I want to talk about like what I learned from my eating disorder, because I think that in every negative experience what we go through in life, like there can be something positive. I think in every negative thing you can find something positive. But people, it's so easy to stay in the negativity. I don't know, like somehow our brain is so attached to the negative thing, and we get caught up in the negative spiral, and it gets like worse and worse. But how to recognize that the negativity doesn't help you in any way? Yes, it's scary, it's I don't know, terrible experience, but it doesn't help you. Like worry and negativity doesn't help you any way. So what I did was that I started to recognize that, okay, how can I make this experience a little more better and to help myself like mentally? And I started to think that what I can learn from this experience, like why this experience is in my life, and what can I don't know, gain from this experience, because maybe later in life it can help me in some way. So now looking back, I can say that I have gained so much in regards to learning about intuitive eating and how to really trust my body, because even like before the eating disorder, like the full-blown like orthorexia and bulimia, even before that I was dieting for years, and I also had this like dieting mindset that I need to restrict my foods, like calories, watch my eating, and restrict particular food types to be healthy and happy and maintain my weight. And I was also stuck, and I know that many people don't need to go through eating disorder, but they still can have disordered eating habits. Like for example, many of my friends, when I see how they talk about food, their body, their eating, how they interact with food in general, I see that it is not normal, it's not intuitive. They also have this dieting mindset, and it's not healthy. But with my eating disorder, actually I'm so happy that sometimes we need to get to the worst point possible, like the lowest point possible, and then we finally wake up and we see that, oh my god, like this is really not working. And I think when I wouldn't have gone through eating disorder and like bulimia, like throwing up my food and restricting and fasting and over-exercising and doing all this crazy stuff, and when I wouldn't have got to this very, very low point in my life, I would have maybe never stopped dieting. And many people diet all their life because it never gets to the worst point possible. And I think like I finally woke up and I saw that diet won't work. And now I'm so happy that I can really trust my body. Oh, there's so many cars driving by. I can really trust my body, and I have learned about intuitive eating. And it's so like, it gives me so much belief in myself and in my body, and I will be forever free from the dieting, like eating disordered habits and restriction and all that. But some people never will be free. They won't develop like eating disorder, but they are always stuck with dieting, with rules, with restriction. Their weight is like fluctuating all the time. And now I'm like finally free, and I still have like all my life ahead of you. I'm like 30 years old. I'm pretty sure I have still like 40 years, 50 years more to live on this planet, and I can live it with like free from dieting and like trusting my body and with intuitive eating. So the next thing will be that like what I'm doing here, like making YouTube videos. And it all started because I was making like I had my raw food blog, and I was used to kind of like blogging about my life and everything. And when I went through eating disorder recovery, I wanted to like share this experience in some way. And then this year I published my book, and I have made these videos now for like few years. And now I'm coaching. I can help people like one-on-one, and people have wrote to me that I have inspired them, I have helped them. Some even have completely recovered from eating disorder because my videos, my help, like what I do in these like videos and articles and coaching, it helps them some way to get over their eating disorder. And to me, this is like the best reward ever, because if I wouldn't have never went through eating disorder, I wouldn't have this personal experience, and I couldn't like relate to you like properly. And yes, you can learn about eating disorder and recovery from the internet, from the books, in school. You can take like a course or something, but if you don't have this like personal experience, then you can't really like relate to people and understand them. And I am so happy that now I can like relate to you, and if you're like struggling with eating disorder, then I know what you're going through, because I have gone through the same thing. And I think this is the best way to like help people. And yeah, so this is like the very good benefit for me, and maybe I can make it like a job in the future or something, because I like to do it, and I think it's very personal, and I'm like very passionate about it. So yeah, this is another benefit. And the last thing would be that I learned to, like, when I went through all these other things with my life, and like depression and acne and panic attacks and anxiety and then eating disorder, then over the years I have learned to really support myself and not be like negative, but try to find positive things in everything. And I have like read so many like self-help books, and it really has changed my thinking over the years. Like, I'm always looking for solutions, even when I realize that, okay, like I need to change this situation is not helping me, and I'm always looking for solutions. And I never develop like the full-blown like depression like ever again, because I'm always on my side. I never put myself down. I try to not like talk negativity, I can't talk. I try to not talk negatively with myself. I try to be my own best friend. And even in eating disorder, when I had the worst days possible, yes, I was sad, I felt terrible. There is so many cars. But I still like asked myself, okay, how can we change this situation? Like, Elisa, I love you, I'm here for you, you can do it. Like, maybe you can read this book, or maybe you can ask advice from her, or like, how can we make this situation better? Instead of just putting myself down, talking negatively like to myself, and what is like not helping at all. So I really learned even more to support myself through the hard times. And I think this is the very good example of a really strong and good relationship, even maybe with your partner. And you can see that when things get hard, like very hard, then how is the relationship then? Because when things are good and bubbly and everything is happy, then of course the relationship will be also good. And it's very easy. But the good relationship, what you can tell is that I think when things get hard, then are you supporting yourself or with your partner or whoever you have the relationship with, and even yourself? Like when you have the worst days possible, how you interact with yourself. And for me, like yes, I can feel negative, but I still love myself, I still support myself through everything, and I'm always looking for solutions how to make it better, and not just letting the negative thoughts like spur in my head. So yeah, and this is the video basically. Yeah, just to how to think positively about what you're going through, and try to like learn from your experience and think what you can gain from this negative experience. So maybe in your life you can use it in a positive way. Maybe you can help somebody. Maybe you can develop within yourself like a more stronger person. And maybe you can learn about intuitive eating and forever be free from dieting and eating disorder, and you can really like work with your body, not against your body. So yeah, this is the video today, and you can let me know what you think in the comments below, and please subscribe, and see you in my next video. Bye.